With the cogs, yeah.
That kind of gets thrown out the window a bit here, and the matchup's going to be a lot more even because of that. I like this.
Yeah, as someone did point out, it is the red strat really from WarriorsGaming Unity. Very apt as well with their logo.
But, there's plenty of HP regen available at the SF, and when you're decayed, you get extra value from Tango because you're at a lower HP pool.
Top lane.
And then you get a bat in your business.
This lane from DC, and Moon and Saksa able to go in.
Such a fast blink.
It is ridiculous. Look at the money. 5 minutes in and 1,600 gold.
Yep. They're pushing the tower too. The cold embrace on the creep.
What the hell's the clock doing? I mean, does he want to give Moon like the quickest blink we've seen in the trees? There was some at the front of it. I don't think it caught it.
Yeah, there was the hawk there, but it was just out of range of the smoke, I want to say.
So let's see what Moon gets to jump. No points in epicenter yet. It looks like he doesn't need it. Straight in with the Burrow Strike. Misery as well. Bring him down low. A good shackle shot into the power shot. Brings Arjit low, but not quite low enough. Barfu comes in with the cogs. They do end up finishing the SF with the blast from Saksa. Now they'll turn towards Arfu. A second Burrow Strike from Moon, catching out the clock as DC get away with the 2 kills in the mid lane. And Moon continuing his rise to more and more money.
Obviously, his team get a lot. They're up now 5-0. They've got the Naga Siren free farming. Rezo is still in the offlane.
Misery has walked into a bit of a kerfuffle here. Misery managed to keep himself alive. He's trying his best here with the Soul Rip and the Decay, but it's not enough. There's 4 WG Unity surrounding him and bringing him down. So they get themselves the first kill on the board here, WG.
Kill there. Any other hero wouldn't have really been worth it, but breaking the SF, taking down his soul count, and slowing down his fire is a big win there, but it is still WG. Good position to
No,
jump
it's
up
not
top,
having a good time down bottom. Self-involved in kills as well. Now they're putting pressure onto the bottom tier 1. 6-1, it's looking like DC are just on another level at the moment in this game. Anna? Get Misery here. Oh, there's no point. It's cool. I saw a Soul Rip.
Straightforward solo kill.
Yep.
Nice, just TPing on the trees there. You don't see if he sees that TP coming in, it's not going to work, but
it's not happening at the moment.
It's been a very impressive early game showing from DC.
Even like that, they're coming in, they're looking for Saksa,
that was close.
and straight back in. Moon jumps in with the Burrow Strike, and again it's this same ward.
Yep.
They were like, yeah, we could try and walk forward, but they just not realised that DC see everything.
Tower. Something that DC can't really. They're trying to defend it with a Splinter Blast, but Beastmaster's doing a good job to zone the win rate. Oh,
It's a nice hook shot, so they should get something out of this one as well as just the tower. And indeed with a hook shot into Raw, they look for Saksa. He's making them work for it. Finally goes down there to a raise from Arjit.
It's not the most worthwhile kill in tower. They bring 5 heroes to force the tower. He could have made some sick plays there, but him dying doesn't really hurt DC at all. It was just him trying to make a play and
this
it didn't work.
Beastmaster Kangaroo, a little ambitious there with how far he moves forward. DC immediately punishing him there for that movement.
Ideally catching out the Winter Wyvern, but that's a hard hero to kill.
This is, I mean, can he actually get the kill with this? He's pretty deep. Does he really want to jump out? He actually does. In the midst of 4 members, he's got the backup on its way. Hookshot's going to miss though, unfortunately. WG has to think twice about sticking around for this one. Moon coming in with a beautiful 2-man Burrow Strike. Shackle is not going to latch, but the damage with the Maelstrom and the Power Shot will be enough. The Sleep's there to cancel Arfu's TP, make sure that DC find themselves a second kill. They may not be done yet. Arjit is able to TP out. They don't quite find him. But some very aggressive attempt at a play there from WG.
Clockwork, but problem is you hook him, then he can ideally fly out with the Arctic Burn. So even for that, he may have an escape.
Down bottom. They're looking for him, and they're going to find him. Arfu trying to hide in the tree line. Power shot to make short work of the defenses that he was trying to protect himself with.
Read every movement that WG make and managed to dodge everything. I mean, it's a Lifestealer Beastmaster Lion clock draft with 3 kills at 20 minutes.
Saksa gone on Moon. The epicenter, they're ready. Here we go. Jumps in, finds the Burrow Strike onto Nana, getting huge amounts of damage out. There's no rages available. He's trying to arm top his way out of this.
Wants to infest.
Might actually make the infest, but no. The blast perfectly timed there by Saksa.
He was trying to infest. If he got that, he had to use that Winter's Curse
for a little bit longer.
So easy to time it perfectly. It's like an indirect buff to Winter Wyvern with adding those stun bars, but.
And And at this point, this is the scary thing with the Blink Ranger. 20 minutes in, if you've got Blink, if you've got Maelstrom, the solo pick-off potential is absolutely disgusting.
Smoking up, but it's not going to be in time to stop Roche.
On the wrong side of the map, WG at the moment, as Roche is down, Aegis into the hands of Weeha. And we'll see if they want to try and follow through with this. Arfu is looking for some action. What about the rocket flare? Is he going to commit for this? He tries to, but he's not going to find the hook shot.
Again, that's probably for the better.
I was going to say.
I don't know how that would have went for Arfu.
And he's in a lot of trouble now. Power shot and the last Maelstrom proc comes through, and this clock's out. Nana could be in trouble as well. Saksa coming in from the sideline, laying down the slow onto this life stealer. Nana to pay off his life as well, and they're not done.
Oh, no.
Rezo's moving forward. They've got the song onto both the Shadow Fiend and the Lion. Moon and Resolution closing in onto xNova. On the backlines, Weeha, Saksa and Misery finish off. Oh, the Shadow Fiend. Oh, Jit. He's out, and this.
Easy way to win the fight at that point.
This has been very, very impressive play from DC, obviously, with that first series of the day, going up against LGD.FY, having a win now here, looking to be pretty strong. Oh my god, he nearly survives. The Glimmer Cape resistant, not enough to save him at the end of the day, but Moon wants to go back in with the epicenter, jumps in, hits the stun onto one. Shackle's not going to allow it, so Nana will survive with the finger. They'll actually be able to take down the clock. They'll take the tombstone as well. They may be able to even find more. Wee gets the blink out. Arfu looking to chase down. Weeha just turns around and kills the clockwork. Does Weeha want to go for some sort of a play here? He may think about doing so. Shackle isn't going to latch, and that could put the end to what could have potentially been a nice little flashy play from him. He's linking forward. See if they can find Nana.
It's not like a Deso or anything kind of gimmicky like that. It's just more like a standard Wind Ranger build. So until you get like a big DPS items with range, it's not going to be building.
Surely he doesn't get it. No, look at the roar out. The all comes through, but he's already raised the lifestealer, so he's able to kill off Moon. But here comes Saksa with the ultimate, cancelling the TP, holding Nana in place. They get the lifestealer and the Beastmasters. DC turn around that play from WG Unity and slam it straight back in their faces.
Yep. Maybe a timing where they could possibly go high ground. Again, it's not like they're in any rush, even if they get that Aegis and don't. Just on the edge. Really
that must have been the last millisecond. That was close. He gets him. Oh, I love it. All right. He actually survives for the time being. I mean, he does need to be careful.
There was an epicenter somewhere, I heard.
Yeah, Moon epi'd on the Lion. They'll come in, they'll surround Kangaroo. Moon is out of mana. And Nana coming in, they can't quite get the killer because of the cold embrace, keeping Moon alive. Arjit does have a Shadow Blade and a Requiem at the ready. Not looking for the stun. Arjit in the middle of it, all going for the big Requiem play. He'll get a huge amount of damage out. Weeha taken out by one more raise if he can find it, but it looks like Raze already used. Weeha survives, and indeed Arjit, he didn't have the energy in the tank to pop him up, and in come DC back onto the SF. Moon jumps back through. They'll take the Shadow Fiend out. Nana trying to eat down on the tombstone, but DC, they're hungry. They're ready to chomp down on the lifestealer himself. Gets himself inside one of the creeps. They just need to take that out. They could finish him off. Saksa jumping in. You can find this kill. Nana and Arfu on the retreat back to the base. The Splinter Blast catches out the clockwork. Nova's there on the line though to hold them back, and Nana ends up surviving. Yeah, they want to look for Saksa, and they'll find it. Finger and all, Nana coming in for the last touch. We have in the high grass. He can finish off Nana, but Nana survives, keeps himself alive here. Power shot's going to miss, and through it all, Nana stays alive.
Yeah.
By hand in a full-scale team fight. Overall net worth still leading by just over 15,000.
Nana could be in trouble. They're pinging him out. They know he's there.
The raised TP, but the Winter's Curse is there. Saksa again, setting up for the team.
He's been where he needs to be every single time.
This is showing us how scary a Wyvern still can be. Now looking for the setup camp
They're
here.
pushing mid and bottom at the same time. They don't even care about sticking together right now. That's how confident DC are.
What are they going to do about it, WG? They're still without Nana for 20-odd seconds. And DC, we have to take the melee racks bottom. And mid lane, we'll see how much they can get done. Tier 3 to 4. Archie trying to do his best to hold back this push. Saksa looking to finish off the range racks as well. Bottom, Weeha and the gang.
It's reacting. Couldn't get raw there.
Should find this one.
Yep.
Let's see if they can get kills on this. They'll jump in. Immediately the song is there from Rezo, and Can they actually do anything? BKB from RJ, they want to try and fight into this. Have they got the catch, though? That's the question. Jump off for KanG. He's going to roar onto WeHa, but immediately the Winter Scuzz is back there. Lays it down as an Nana. Moon coming in the midst of it all. They're pop 3, they're pop 4. RJ is surrounded as well. DC just wiping WG to the ground.
That was beautiful. Beautiful Dota from DC.
It really, really was. And I think a lot of the times a Wyvern pick comes up in the draft and people are like, lol, Wyvern. But now, if you see DC doing it, you're going to be excited.
Goes all 3 lanes, Weaver goes all 3 lanes, I'd say. To me, maybe Bristle's the most likely mid candidate. Okay, so Jug mid. Oh, I mean, we're talking about DC picking a Weeha here. They've already got Jug. That's always can be a Ajit and Nana. They've always had this kind of flexibility between these two players. Sometimes mid, sometimes carry.
Kangaroo could be in trouble here. DC, they saw him come down, they got the ward out, and they saw the movements. They got the telekinesis into the initial stun. So they've got the damage to bring him down. He's going to try and cut through, but WeHa ready and waiting. Surprise, he says, as he's there with the Blade Fury and first blood to DC's mid. That's a great way for the Jug to stun.
He's doing quite alright just by spamming quills. He doesn't care about giving Wee the stick charges, but now it's a 1, so now it's not 10 charges, you get up to 17.
Oh, one lane as well, Saksa. A little bit of a spot of power. Arthur and Kangaroo trying to move in. The backup is there from Resolution and Misery, but then they've actually managed to turn it around here. They've taken not just one, but both of the heroes down.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, as Saksa walks it off.
Once you roll in, you're fully committed. Mid lane, Nana with this 15 HP solo kill. Brings down the Jug. That's... Nana's probably just like, alright team, stop feeding bottom lane. I've got this.
Perfectly
I'm winning
calculated,
yeah.
I'm sure.
DD. Oh, it's your worst nightmare.
Oh,
It's just pulling up. What is this?
They're sending TPs down. They're like, guys, we got a Rubik here with DD and Bloodlust.
Oh, it was KanG getting off the cliff, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's back. He's pulled in. Not the Bloodlust.
The DD is still there.
No.
Oh, it's all too much here for WG. They're only going to lose both of the heroes. It's another 2 kills for Rezo. DD, Saksa just loving his life here at the moment on the bottom lane.
But get ignored because you don't have the best chase.
And look at this up top. They want to try and get Ajit. They need to get a setup stun though. Saksa and Misery are there. Misery's going to be... He might still be in the night vision, in fact, and it looks like it doesn't matter. Moon able to close the gap. They've got not quite enough chain stuns, though, as Ajit's able to survive with the time lapse, and now they're just going to turn a fight into DC. The Crusher and Kangaroo coming out onto Moon, and they'll end up punishing the Nyx Assassin. And they may even get more as Arfu rolls across with the block up. Saksa has the stun. They'll turn around with a Fade Pop, but they're ready to dive in deep as Ajit closes in onto the Ruby. Just needs to get the right... He doesn't even need the right click. The blast comes through from xNova, and WG Unity able to turn around that play very, very nicely.
Stats here. Bristol was very low, in fact, but he gets there a bit late, not going to be able to stop it, and can't really solo kill too many of these heroes.
They could maybe go for the Earth Spirit. Now, that's one they could probably do. Brings him down low. One more touch is going to be needed. WeHa comes in straight away with the Blade Fury to finish off the kill.
They had a die find one. They saw the Nyx coming in.
That's a nice wrap around. In fact, WeHa actually with a quick Omni Slash dodges the Slithering Crush. And he's actually going to be able to walk his way out of this one with the Salve at the ready as well. I mean, Ajit's trying to chase. Look at the blast through. Ajit, can he actually get away with anything? He kills the Amplifier, and WeHa doing a lot, but he's not going to die for it. And we keep it. That was a very, very sweet Omni Slash.
Yeah, pop up, Aegis claimed. Aegis said, nope, we're done. What's the point? You're fighting in, you're a bit lacking vision in the area, you know your opponents are going to have a sentry there for the Nyx. Don't take the fight on this.
Eyeing up WeHa. Look to chase him down. Alfie rolls across. Blade Fury now got him with a stun into a crush. And with this amplify, we are just melting to the physical damage of WG.
Good play from Arthur. Just rolls onto the Blade Fury, says, I just need to be in position to stun him when this Blade Fury ends. And the Morphin thinking, oh, he's going to get the man stun, then we're going to be in trouble. It's not an item that... It's a decent item, but it's not like a game-changing item like the E-Blade pickup.
Lane trying to jump in. Arfu's going to get an Omni Slash to the face there as he attempts some sort of a roll-in, but quick reaction from DC as they cut down onto the Spirit.
First Spirit to put himself in these dangerous positions to initiate and set up fights for his team.
Kangaroo could be in trouble. They've got the Shikuchi telekinesis. Have they got the damage to do it? Yes, they do. Kangaroo, he tried to turn around with a crush to hold them back.
Blink getting slowed down even more. That's the really key item for WG Unity as far as their mid-game goes, and they're not getting it. That catch they need to punish the split push. Even when they get it, Morphling is not really a hero you can kill, it's just the Jug.
Hey, up top lane, Moon unable to actually find the stun there. He was looking to try and bring down Kangaroo with the amplifying the quill sprays. Moon he's in a lot of trouble here. One more and he's going to be popping. Nana turns around that attempt of a kill onto the Slardar and shoves it right down Moon's throat.
Well, luckily survived. He died there, but again without his blink.
Oh
dagger,
yeah, he's so close as well at this stage.
Disastrous. And Nana going to try to force it to the bottom. It's one of those things where getting ages mid lane.
Onto Nova. Kangaroo does get the stun. Kill this though, no, again. TP's out and back to safety.
It's so nice to play Jug in these games where there's nothing to cancel play Fury TP. Slider back is so unreliable.
Bottom lane, Nana maybe getting a little too confident here with his...
Pulled the Carapace.
And he's gone.
They couldn't really get anything out of the Aegis because it's on a bristle, so it's like already...
See if WG can get this sort of a jump that they need, because they're moving down the mid lane. Misery there alongside Saksa, but again Saksa with the stolen creature could be incredibly elusive, but now a good crush from Kangaroo. Catches both out. They should be able to get both of these kills here, WG, and that exactly what they need. Plays like this, setting up for 2 tasty kills. Kangaroo
they're
and
geared
Blink
to
plays.
at least get the T2 mid because no split push threat yet at top or bottom, but as soon as you see those 2 kills happen, Rezo makes the move towards that top lane, recognizing that
They've got good pressure.
they push fairly slow without a Deso, but it's one of those things where you get so few opportunities to push without the threat, the split push, and that split push is coming too slow that you probably feel like you can go for this. Yeah,
And they need to as well. They jump immediately in onto Moon. Moon's going to be bombed.
he's got no buyback.
And this is the pace that they need, because obviously with the Shadow Plane into Silver Edge build that WeHa's going for, once that Silver Edge is out, Nana's game is sort of ruined. If you get the touch onto the bristle, he's going to melt very, very quickly. As you said, WG getting that good kill, a lot of pressure onto the tier 3.
Morph's split push will slow down now that Slatter's TP back, and I think the call is to full retreat here, but Wee's chasing with the Shadow Blade at back in mid.
And with the Omni Slash jumping and the Blade Fury follow-up, Nana would be in trouble, finally dropped. He's not the only one that WeHa was able to take down as well with that play. A good crush, potential turnaround with the Amplify out. Can they actually find anything in return? That's the question. No, they can't. Saksa with a quick fade bolt to the back of Slardar, and indeed, Resolution. He is he's playing a solo game here, really.
Yeah, the Slardar TP back to stop the Morph split push, but then got recalled in. They thought Morph was out. It was probably the Slardar saying like, okay, Morph isn't split pushing anymore. We're good. But then he stuck around. Rezo.
And they can't get, he's got Manta. So he's fine.
We can chase him, but yeah, he's got too much HP.
There's no way they kill him. And
his
he gets
illusions
away with it.
are almost killing Arthur as well. They won't, but I mean, Resolution split push pushed faster than 5 WG heroes push.
And that's it done now for WeHa. He's got the Silver Edge. So Nana has to be so careful about taking that first touch in the fight. Otherwise he's going to melt. Already moved. Trying to initiate Resolution with the follow-up burst. Bringing down the Earth Spirit. Nana's in the center of it all as well. They are going to try and drain Rezo's mana, but it's not going to work. And there's WeHa. Comes in. Drops down the bristle. Immediate buyback from Nana.
It's a stolen amp damage too that did a huge amount of physical onto Nana because of that.
Kangaroo jumps in with the crush. Play with his life.
Too much. And yeah, this could all fall apart. We've got another Silver Edge.
Nana has to be careful. So, you know, if Resolution was able to take racks on his own up top, the full 5-man push is going to be even quicker. What can WG do to stop it?
Oh, that's Silver Edge.
The Omni Slash as well. Can he survive this? They're spreading out the Omni Slash jumps. Looks like Nana will manage to survive through this. Keep the team alive. 10 seconds and the Slardar will be back up. So WG with a good hold to start with. BC, they've got WeHa and Resolution back on towards the tier 3. Roll in. Immediate stun. It goes into the spike Carapace.
He wasn't up. I don't know what he's doing. I thought he was rolling into ulti, but then I was like, oh no, he's just
rolling in. Nana's down. That is a dive back on the bristleback. It looks like DC should be on the verge of taking game 2, and indeed they do. 22 to 8, 26 minutes in. Again, another quick game in this series between DC and WarriorsGaming Unity, and it really just was that DC, they were the better team.